Hi everyone, my name is Bob Wertman. People call me Dr. Bob. Used to be a kindergarten teacher and I was a principal for a while, and then I'm retired from the university now, which is why they call me Dr. Bob. I'm not a medical doctor, just a retired professor, but I love reading books. And so I've been asked to read some books for you today, and I brought three of my favorite books. Although people often tell me, you always say that, Dr. Bob. Every book is your favorite book, and I guess if I'm going to read you a book, it's going to be one of my favorites after all. So the first book I'm going to read you is a very interesting book, very funny, very different. It's called My Little Sister Ate One Hare. Now, hare, H-A-R-E, not H-A-I-R, which I don't have much of, but H-A-R-E is another word, is a kind of a rabbit. It's like a rabbit, only like a jackrabbit is a hare. It's a rabbit creature that's born with its eyes open, and they're eating real food fast along with their mother's milk, so they're a little different than a rabbit. Little science lesson. My Little Sister Ate One Hare. It's by Bill Grossman, illustrated by Kevin Hawkes. And you're going to find out that this book has a strong pattern and predictability. Look at those bright red end papers. And I want you to think about it as we read, and you can join in when you feel comfortable with it. My little sister ate one hare. And if you look very closely at the little girl, she's watching that fly, and it says, "Save the whales for dessert." My little sister ate one hare. We thought she'd throw up then and there, but she didn't. My little sister ate two snakes. She ate two snakes, for heaven's sakes. She ate two snakes. She ate one hare. We thought she'd throw up then and there, but she didn't. My little sister ate three ants. She even ate their underpants. She ate two snakes. She ate one hare. We thought she'd throw up then and there, but she didn't. My little sister ate four shrews, little mouse sorts of creatures. She ate their smelly socks and shoes. She ate three ants, two snakes, one hare. We thought she'd throw up then and there, but she didn't. My little sister ate five bats. She ate their coats and ties and hats. Four shrews, three ants, two snakes, one hare. We thought she'd throw up then and there, but she didn't. Now, this is the grossest page of the whole book. Your teacher may want to shut her eyes. My little sister ate six mice. She spit them out and ate them twice. She ate five bats, four shrews, three ants. She even ate their underpants. She ate two snakes. She ate one hare. We thought she'd throw up then and there, but she didn't. She captured seven pollywogs and ate them as they turned to frogs. She ate six mice, five bats, four shrews. She ate their smelly socks and shoes. She ate three ants, two snakes, one hare. We thought she'd throw up then and there, but she didn't. My little sister ate eight worms. She ate those worms with all their germs. She captured seven pollywogs and ate them as they turned to frogs. She ate six mice. She ate five bats. She ate their coats and ties and hats. Four shrews, three ants, two snakes, one hare. We thought she'd throw up then and there, but she didn't. My little sister ate 9 lizards. She ate their heads and legs and gizzards. My little sister ate 8 worms. She ate those worms with all their germs. And 7 pollywogs, 6 mice. She spit them out and ate them twice. 5 bats, 4 shrews, 3 ants, 2 snakes. She ate 2 snakes, for heaven's sakes. And of course she ate 1 hare. We thought she'd throw up then and there, but she didn't. My little sister ate 10 peas. What? Ate 10 peas. But eating healthy foods like these makes my sister sick, I guess. Can you predict what happens? Oh my goodness, what a mess. Oh, she hurled everything. And that's the end. Fun book, huh? Very strong pattern and predictability with the rhyming pattern and the number pattern. The next book has a pattern to it too. It's like when I was a younger man, we had a lot of books that were called Choose Your Own Adventure. So this is kind of like an old Choose Your Own Adventure book. It's called When a Monster is Born, and it's by Sean Taylor and Nick Sherratt. When a monster is born. When a monster is born, there are two possibilities. Either it's a far away in the forest monster, or it's an under your bed monster. If it's a far away in the forest monster, that's that. But if it's an under your bed monster, there are two possibilities. Either it eats you, or you make friends and take it to school. If it eats you, that's that. But if it takes you to school, there are, that's right, two possibilities. Either it sits quietly and does its homework and becomes the first monster to play for the school basketball team, or it eats the principal. If it sits quietly, that's that. But if it eats the principal, there are two possibilities. Either it growls yummy and dances boogie woogie, or it growls sorry and walks off through the wall. If it dances boogie woogie, that's that. But if it walks off, there are two possibilities. Either it sits in the park and scratches its head, or it takes a deep breath and sets off for the faraway forests. If it sits in the park, that's that. But if it sets off for the faraway forests, there are two possibilities. Either it finds an expensive hotel on the way and decides to sleep in it, or it goes around the back of the hotel, finds a broken umbrella, and decides to sleep under that. If it sleeps in the expensive hotel, that's that. But if it sleeps under the umbrella, there are two possibilities. Either a kitchen girl comes out and tips a saucepan of porridge over the monster's head, or the kitchen girl notices the monster and stops in her tracks. If the kitchen girl tips porridge over the monster's head, that's that. But if the kitchen girl stops in her tracks, there are two possibilities. Either the monster gives her the fright of her life, roar, and she runs out shouting, help, 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 or the monster gives her a rose and they fall in love. If the girl runs off shouting, help, 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 that's that. But if they fall in love, there are two possibilities. Either she kisses the monster and it turns into a handsome young man, or it kisses her and she turns into a monster. Now, if the monster turns into a handsome young man, that's that. But if the girl, turns into a monster, there are two possibilities. Either the monster says, "Urgh, you look horrible now," or the monster says, "Look, I'm a monster, you're a monster, let's get married." If the monster says, "Urgh," that's that. But if the monster says, "Let's get married," there are two possibilities. Either the two of them live happily ever together and have a baby monster, or they eat each other. If they eat each other, that's that. But if they have a baby monster, there are two possibilities. Either it's a far away in the forest monster, or it's an under your bed monster. A fun book, A Circle Story. And my last book, Ugly Fish, by Kara LaRue and Scott Magoon. End papers are beautiful green, olive green. Ugly Fish was ugly and big and mean. He liked swimming around in his fish tank. He liked gliding in and out, in and out, in and out of his driftwood tunnel. He liked eating his special briny flakes. And one day, a new fish appeared in the tank. "I am Teensy Fish," the new fish said, flicking his tail fin. "What's your name?" "I am Ugly Fish," said Ugly Fish. "And there's only room for one fish in this tank. Me." And Ugly Fish chased Teensy Fish around the tank. And then he ate him. Another day, another fish appeared in the tank. "Hello there," the new fish said, blowing bubbles. "I am Kissy Fish. What's your name?" "I am Ugly Fish," said Ugly Fish. "And there's only room for one fish in this tank. Me." And Ugly Fish chased Kissy Fish around the tank. And then he ate her. 2 days later, two other fish appeared in the tank. "We are Stripy Fish and Spotty Fish," the new fish said. "What's your name?" "I am Ugly Fish," said Ugly Fish. "And there's only room for one fish in this tank. Me." And Ugly Fish chased Stripy Fish and Spotty Fish around the tank. Isn't it fun how the author and illustrator did that? And then he ate them. Ugly Fish was very satisfied with himself. He swam around in his tank, blowing bubbles. He glided in and out, in and out, in and out of his driftwood tunnel, and he gulped down his special briny flakes. But after a while, the tunnel didn't seem so fun anymore. The special briny flakes no longer tasted very special. Ugly Fish was glum. Sighed. "I wish I had someone to play with," he thought. "Chasing those fish was fun, if only I hadn't eaten them." At last, a new fish appeared in the tank. Ugly Fish blew bubbles, and his fins perked up. "Hello there," he said. "I am Ugly Fish. What's your name?" "I am Shiny Fish," said Shiny Fish. "Welcome to my tank," said Ugly Fish, flicking his tail fin. "This is my driftwood tunnel." "Nice," said Shiny Fish. "And these are my special briny flakes," said Ugly Fish. "Very nice," said Shiny Fish. "I wish I had a tank as nice as this." "There's plenty of room for both of us," said Ugly Fish. "Do you like to play?" "Oh, I like to play," said Shiny Fish. "And then I like to eat." "That makes two of us," said Ugly Fish. "Guess again," said Shiny Fish. So Ugly Fish got his wish, a new friend to play with. And Shiny Fish got his wish too, a nice new home, all to himself. Burp. Thanks for letting me read to you today. Hope I get to do it again soon. Bye-bye now.